باين انتم في بالكم بالحكايه مأخر شويه برشا تكون ابيزود كل يوم. But I just realized something. مخي بعث لي سينيال هكا تو مش الدونتيفريس. مخي بعث لي سينيال تو قال لي جوهر متأكد بدلت الكونفيغوراسيون تاع اخر مره تريكوردي بيه اللوجيسيال تاع الريكورد تاع الجو؟ طلعت ما بدلتش، وانا اخر مره استعملت لوجيسيال باش ريكورديتش الاوديو دونك ديزاكتيفيت الاوديو. دونك انا لي زيبيزود تاع الديو الكل معناها 5 6 7 8 9 بلاش اوديو. هين ندبهم شقلالة تو في المونتاج، شقلالة في المونتاج. شو تصير انتي شرجي انا؟ Oh my god, I fucked up big. على الاخر زاد. The only good thing about this, فمش good thing ولا. The only positive side about this هو إنه فمش واللي أنا نشكل منها عندي برشا. فمش skipping في الديالوج. دونك أنا ما قعدتش سكيبي كي نعاود برشا حاجات. دونك كيش نتشارجي أنا ليتس بلاي آخر ونحطوا الأوديو بتاعه فوق الأوديو اللي استعملته أنا، نقعد نكبتي هذا هي فوق هذية وأنا هي فوق هذية. أنا sorry باش تلقاهم داخلين في حيط. yeah. على الأقل مش تقلقني برشا God damn it جوهر صح. anyway كمان نسبت هذه آخر مرة. let's carry on. صار أبو أوكي في باليش. yeah I'm getting worse I know shut up. جو The Conclave. والله باش تشوفه في شبيه قصير شابتر 2. في بالي بيصير هذا شوف الشابتر 2 مش مشكل. episode 3 I guess. صبت شكون هذاك اللي ورايا صبت شكون.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated.
تحفون الفازة هو هو طايحة. تحفون التصوير تحفون this game صح. والله ممكن كجت في جو أخرى راني قلت whatever مش مشكلة السماح. I'm sorry though. I'm really sorry. I don't have much choice. نحطهم الثلاثة هذوما. Start quest. صح. شو نقعد نعمل صح. دي الحمد لله شلقت تو أنا. Crypt entrance. The Conclave. لا إذاك أنا قاعد نطلع على مش أنا اللي قبل أنا اللي واقف أما نطلع على السيرفنت. جورج مش غلط.
Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be. Damn it.
أسمع يسيبوني عاد. يسيبوني شنو أنت كل في زوجة قني قتل شكون؟ شنو أنت تيزي عاد. هو عاد يفتلكنا شوية ما اسمها فست الأخرى اسمها شو اسمها ست اسمها she's dead. Elizabeth.
What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Mr. President, you really shouldn't get involved. Please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way, and you didn't see anything.
You're right, it's for the best. If Sarah did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open.
Oh yeah, the
But
devil's
I do wish you luck, my friend.
nest was hornet's bar.
Oh, darling, the conference is starting.
God damn it, تعذب في الإيديتنج عشان تعذب في الإيديتنج.
Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Look, I don't mind following you, but I should warn you. I have no idea what this is all about. So I can't make any promises as to what I might do. I shall make my decision after the debate, when the time comes.
It's called a debate for her.
Very well. As you wish. You will see once you hear it. But given the situation, I think you will have everything to gain by joining Mortimer's side.
There are sides now?
Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my
I'll be thick. Guys, don't be tall. نعرف باينة. Don't take too much. Don't take too long.
He's dead. What the hell's been going on here? Somebody smashed him in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death. That isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
He fell.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell.
شو ما عملولوش موديل 3D.
They're disappointed.
God damn it.
Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
God, I expected more from the game. Search. Ember. Air symbol. Move away.
Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse
خبز
and
ذاك
worse.
واش بن تحمل العشاء.
Leftover food. Not exactly an old blanket. From the looks of it, they couldn't have kept. Someone's made a fire here, and the ashes are still warm.
Damn.
If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
God damn it, ما عنديش لوجيك. هذا باش المرة الجاية ما نسحقش.
Well, the gate is locked.
Fuck. God damn it though. اي على فصل الصوت. God damn it. I'm اللي بالرسمي تريجرت على الاخر تو. God damn it. تذكرش اللي هدول. Nope. قاعد بفضيحتك هيك. Okay, so if I remember correctly, مش بنصاب بصراحة. مش عمري أعطون كميز باش نفيها فيها، عمري أعطون كميز باش تعرف تزني. تيبورت السلايد شو. Phone is ringing. Where's the machine? Attend the conference. This way. Shortest way is this way. Huh. Okay. It is this room. Wait. The conférence au débat, تو أنا même pas عندي ذاك واحد لوت ما يكفي. Hey, let's do it. This episode will not be long. راهو يسمو short خاطر شغل من edit تو أنا قبل ما نرقد. It's already kinda late راه. وضو عندي ما نعمل كل سنة. وتعب شوية وتعب ومريض. Ooh, okay. That sounds serious. خيط العالم هذيك. Bon, that looked serious.
I have suspected.
ما عندكش اصحاب انت حتى سامحوني لحظة خلينا ناخذ اللوتين. Excuse me. سمعتوا الديالوج هذا قبل شوية.
Chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
I have that. ولا بزوز الزح.
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not help answering her, but she said
This is Cersei.
Sister what?
Amber crystals.
زح ثلاثة مش أربعة. حبيت تزيد كعبة. Okay, I think عملت دورة. ظهر لي عملت دورة سيبهم قبيلة. I think. Okay. I really don't want to talk with them.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us.
والله مش بيش لي مرتبة كليتك مش بيجي جورج.
Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother is the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Good luck, Libby.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Okay. I don't need to know these. Well, again, it's a let's play. مش نقعد نحكي بالموضوع.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. The project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
We know where that leads. ما نحبش نستعمل فري يوز لهنا.
Lord Mortimer, I'm sure you're aware that Louisiana is hardly prime quality land. I wouldn't be exaggerating to call it marshland.
True.
How is acquiring land they won't know what to do with going to strengthen the United States?
Think further, Louis. The United States won't stop there. Once they've acquired Louisiana, nothing will stop them. All they would have to do then is keep pushing toward the west to take the whole North American continent.
So you intend to get rid of the Spanish?
They are purely transitory. This is the settlers' home. It is natural for them to want to develop their nation to become one of the greatest powers of this world. As for the Spanish, there are just a handful of them actually on site.
True.
And if need be, we'll see to it that they are sufficiently occupied in Europe so that their focus is not on
occupied in Europe بالبيست باش
the American continent.
مش black بيست حسب الوقت.
Moreover, Spain rarely cares about its colonies in South America. It's hardly my fault if they're not capable of seeing the potential in the North American territories. The concept of royalty is from bygone times.
True.
It is time to lead the way to democracy.
Democracy.
Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now.
I mean, I'm with that.
I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Okay. Cutscene, okay? I guess.
My friends, I propose we get started. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI.
True.
As far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of Divine Blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me
Chill.
to protect him.
Dude.
If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
C'est pas évident, hein? Thank them for their work. ايش تعملوا هيك؟ Put Godot in his place.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps begin. Certainly. I have a dream.
And in my dream,
that our nations will continue to support each other. More now than
we
ever
sit
before.
around in the table, brother.
A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today.
But you're not doing anything with it.
Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
Rent?
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
I know, skit.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
No, احنا كم نسمعه. Oh shit. Oh, ايش تلحم هنا. It will protect you from the Americans, it will protect you from the British. والله سيب هذه وشيك هذه واش ديناميتا؟
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe.
Fuck amazing politic.
Likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline.
Fuck.
Hand over Louisiana to France and make her a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. Oof. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, hide.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's
plan? No, he's not.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
نجمش نديفيرجي الحكاية لنابليون. I mean, he probably has something to say. ما قالش يعملوه. Think of Mortimer's map of the world. I want to do this.
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I am sure.
Fuck.
France will do everything in its
erudition.
power
Okay,
to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your...
He's right.
Right. If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests, as it is doing at this very moment in time.
Fuck.
Don't be naive.
Yeah.
This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large territory falling into the hands of the French. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione molto presuntuoso.
What's your profanity?
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen für diese Vereinbarung gesehen.
That's my good. You guys are doing this by anyway. كليك عليه هذا زاد ها.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grey times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
صار يحكي على شو يحكي على جريجوري. مستر رويال جيجولو. Oh my god.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
Pretty much.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project,
Georgie.
Follow me.
Gregory.
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
نعرش. Oh my god, the choices in this game.
I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
Wise choice of words. God damn it. صح. مش شو آخر من شو حتى بو فما نتصور أنا. I don't know.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
You see, Mr. President.
You're in on the plan too. I mean, yes.
Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
Shut up,
To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Payne. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those wetlands. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
عندك فمرة. Of course. Of course. Conviction. Wait, he's immune to conviction.
By going through France, Spain won't suspect that it's you who's going to take possession of Louisiana. They'll even believe that France will be a protective buffer between itself in California and you on the East Coast. If Señor Godoy was afraid that you might take the territory by force, now he's reassured. You would never attack France.
But why didn't you tell me before?
So that Lord Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains the advantage by advancing undercover. And for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
And you did.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
1 step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
That's true. Happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
If you have a minute. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be of help?
What services?
Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening. I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us.
That's not gonna be easy.
The backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a state that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
He's hiding something.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
Holy
shit. I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us.
Holy
I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
That's kind of
true. Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Well, نعرف اللي قلت لكم الحلقه دي مش طويله برشا ديجا نقص تو اللي باش هذايا باش نحاول نمشي ناديتي وكل so that's interesting. God damn, مش تكلم بعضها في الجو. This is kind of too political for me, but I'm enjoying it. C'est juste que I didn't know what to expect من الجو. C'est simplement ça. Mais en tout cas, je pense à la vidéo d'Elinor. On travaille très bientôt suite à Let's Play The Council. Essayez d'apporter vous un peu dans le comme ciao.
Like us. What's that noise? What's that sound? It's coming for your blood and it's not gonna back down. What's that sound? What's that noise? What kind of normal person ever does that voice? What's that rattling the handle of the door? It's shambling forward, getting back up off the floor. What's that rumbling? What's that smell? Either scared or need to be prepared, I just can't tell. Evil thieves on residents like us. What's that noise? What's that sound? Evil thieves on residents like us. What's that noise? How am I gonna make it through a night like this? Look what they did with the villainous fight. Evil thieves on residents like us.